Once upon a time, in a kingdom far, far away, there lived a brave little knight named Lionel. Lionel wasn't the biggest knight or the strongest knight, but he had something very special. He could see through lies like they were made of glass. One day, a grumpy old dragon named Stephen Thor took over a castle. Stephen Thor loved telling everyone he was the most important dragon in all the land. He'd sit on his pile of commentaries that he said he never read but totally did, and roar at anyone who disagreed with him. "I am the greatest!" Stephen Thor would bellow. "Any who leaves my castle will be cursed forever." Many people were scared and stayed, but brave little Lionel looked at the dragon and said, "You know what? You're just a bully with a loud voice, and your castle smells like a vape shop." Stephen Thor was so mad, he roared and stomped and made memes at 4 a.m. in his basement cave, because Mrs. Dragon kicked him out of the master bedroom. But then something magical happened. Part 1, the baby dragon's fashion show. Stephen Thor had 3 baby dragons. For years, he taught them to breathe fire and roar about how dragons were the toughest, most masculine creatures ever. But one day, his baby dragon Solomon looked in the mirror and said, "You know what? I look fabulous in a crop top." And he did! Solomon started wearing the most stunning outfit, knee-high socks, cute shorts, adorable accessories. He even started a YouTube channel with a friendly neighborhood witch who happened to be Satanist, but was actually super nice and made great cookies. Stephen Thor was horrified! "No! Baby dragons don't wear dresses, they wear armor." But Solomon just twirled and said, "I wear what makes me happy, Dad." And his brother John, he started sending pictures of himself to other dragons without asking first. Not cool, John, not cool. Stephen Thor tried to pretend this wasn't happening. He made more memes, he roared louder, but everyone could see his own baby dragons didn't want to be like him. The curse that wasn't. Meanwhile, all the people who had escaped Stephen Thor's castle were discovering something amazing. They weren't cursed at all. In fact, they were thriving. Lady Maria opened a bakery and made the best bread in the kingdom. Sir Robert got in a new church, and the kids actually liked him. The Smith family found a new castle, a real castle with love and kindness, and they were so happy. Every morning they'd wake up and think, "Wow, I don't have to listen to a dragon scream at me today. This is wonderful." They'd gather in the town square, eat popcorn, and watch from a distance as Stephen Thor's castle got smaller and sadder. His roars became squeaks. His followers went from thousands to, like, 50 people who were too stubborn to leave. But the curse, someone would say, and everyone would laugh. "What curse? We're blessed. We got out." The only person who seemed cursed was Stephen Thor himself. His castle was rented from a prosperity gospel pea crack. His treasure hoard was empty. His only friend was free. Enter the ridiculous diaper, a walking, talking diaper named Joshua. Now, Joshua wasn't just any diaper, he was a very used diaper, a diaper that had been filled by 80 different people in 3 years. That's not physically possible. Someone said, "I'm an overachiever." Joshua the diaper proclaimed proudly, not understanding that this wasn't a good thing. Joshua had a wife once, a beautiful, smart princess, who took one look at what he'd become and said, "Nope," and walked away to live her best life. But Joshua was convinced she'd take him back. He joined a support group called Marriage Restoration for Diapers and posted things like, "I didn't do cocaine, but imagine if I did it exactly 6 times." Everyone reading it was like, "Dude, that's a confession." But Stephen Thor the dragon saw Joshua and thought, Perfect! If I defend this ridiculous diaper, maybe people will stop noticing my baby dragons in crop tops. So Stephen Thor started making speeches. This diaper deserves another chance. His wife is the real problem, according to this commentary from 1962. Wait, interrupted a villager. I thought you said commentaries were evil. That was different, roared Stephen Thor, not explaining how. And there they were, a grumpy dragon who lost everything, defending a cocaine diaper while his baby dragon served hooks on the internet. One day, brave little Lionel stood on a stage in the town square. All the people who had escaped the castle gathered around, healthy, happy, free. Ladies and gentlemen, Lionel said with a smile, I present to you the world's saddest circus. He pointed to the distance where Stephen Thor's tiny castle sat, the dragon inside making memes nobody read, the diaper beside him begging his ex-wife through Facebook posts, and Mrs. Dragon posting AI quotes about tangled webs without any self-awareness. Everyone laughed, not mean laughs, healing laughs, the kind of laughs that come when you realize the monster that scared you is actually just pathetic. They said we'd be cursed. Someone called out, but we were blessed. Everyone cheered back, and they built new homes, new families, new lives. Their children grew up safe and loved. They slept peacefully at night, while Stephen Thor stayed up until 4 a.m. arguing with ghosts on the internet. The dragon had roared that he was the greatest, but in the end, he was alone in a rented castle with a diaper full of poor choices. And the people who left, they lived happily ever after. The end. But also, this is your encore.